At this time, please be seated. Mr. Walker, will you please approach the podium?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be prepared to see our Memorial Day ceremony.
Remember, honor, and impart the value and price of freedom. That is the mission for every citizen of the United States of America to embrace, who lives under the flag of liberty. During our brief history as a nation, hundreds of thousands of our finest have laid down their lives for the cause of freedom. Then approximately 83,000 over the last century alone were captured, suffering unspeakable torment, while others became missing and have not yet been found. Meanwhile, countless others have sustained injuries, some which healed while other wounds were life-altering, leaving the veteran to cope daily with a high level of anguish, often impossible to speak of. Today, we honor, we remember, and we thank all of these ones who have suffered on our behalf for the cause of liberty, and most especially those who have paid the ultimate price for our freedom, having given all. We honor them with the Soldier's Cross. The Soldier's Cross, or Battlefield Cross, has its origins dating to the Civil War, in that when soldiers were hastily buried between battles, the rifle was stabbed into the ground to mark their final resting place. Anything which identified the fallen was placed on the rifle so others would know who eternally rested there. Today, service members on the battlefield are often unable to attend the funerals of their fallen brothers and sisters in arms. So the Battlefield Cross, or Soldier's Cross, is placed in honor of those who have perished, as a way to pay their last respects. Let us now review the meaning of the items which comprise the Soldier's Cross. The rifle, bayonet affixed, is the most important tool to a United States fighting man or woman. It is the core to their livelihood and key to their survival. It is thrust into the ground, signifying that the one being remembered died in battle, fighting to the end. It also signifies that the battle is over when the rifle is left this way. The boots carry a service member through the fight for our freedom. They are the first and most important means of transportation. The boots are placed at the base of the rifle. They are worn and dirty, reminding us of that final march to the last battle. Dog tags are worn by each service member. They have imprinted into them all of the important identifying information regarding that individual. The dog tags are hung from the rifle so that the name of the fallen will never be forgotten. The helmet is an important piece of protection on the battlefield. Some believe that the hat or helmet of the individual represents what that person stood for, and so the helmet is placed on top of the rifle, signifying that the battle is over and that a great sacrifice has been made. It will never be worn again. The Soldier's Cross, or Battlefield Cross, stands in tribute and memory. As we honor, we remember, and we never forget.
see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we